Hey everyone, today we're going to be going over our Make a Mondrian assignment for this week. So the first thing I'm going to do is share my screen and go over the slideshow very quickly in case you missed it during our live session. Then we're going to jump into our drawing for the week. I'm going to then show you how to take a picture in Google Draw so you can upload your drawing into Google Classroom so that you can get your grade for this week. So I'm going to start by presenting my screen. Okie dokie. So for this lesson, you want to make sure you have a piece of paper. Your sketchbook is ideal, or just a plain piece of paper is totally fine. Pencil, eraser, a ruler, or a straight edge. A straight edge can be anything like the edge of a book, a small piece of cardboard, another piece of paper, basically anything to hold your pencil against so that you can draw a straight line. Also, optional might be a black marker to trace your pencil lines, and crayons, markers, or colored pencils to add a little bit of a pop of color. So what we're focusing on today mainly are different types of line. We're going to talk about horizontal, vertical, perpendicular, and parallel lines. Can skip over that. So horizontal lines, lines that go from side to side. Vertical lines go straight up and down. A parallel line is when two lines are next to each other, but they never cross. And a perpendicular line is two lines that do cross at a right angle. That part is very important. There you go. So we're now going to talk about Mondrian. He is an artist that worked in abstract art. That means it's not really a picture of anything specific, but he uses the elements of art to create his paintings. If you missed the video in class, there is also the introduction to him connected in Google Classroom. So looking at his work here, we are going to start by drawing some horizontal lines, some vertical lines, and then adding in different parallel lines and perpendicular lines so that you can make these squares as well. So that's pretty much that for the slideshow. So basically what you want to start doing in your either sketchbook or on a plain piece of paper is you want to start just sketching out lines. Think about how you're using your space on your paper. It shouldn't be something real small. This drawing should take up the whole page. It's going to be interesting holding a ruler and drawing, but we're going to try it. So we're going to start off, I'm going to start off with some vertical lines. Remember that when you hold a ruler, you want to try to stretch your hand out as much as possible to hold the ruler still. So we have two vertical lines that are now two parallel lines. I'm going to just add in a quick horizontal line there and there, creating our perpendicular lines. So inside these spaces where the lines meet at right angles, that's where you want to add in your square shapes or rectangles. They can be real thin, they can be real wide. It's kind of up to you how you add them in. But the goal is to use just parallel lines, perpendicular lines, vertical and horizontal to create a work that looks like one by Mondrian. After you're done drawing in pencil, you can go ahead and add any color that you want. I highly suggest adding just a pop of color because the works by Mondrian that we did look at, he does tend to use some primary colors in there. So red, yellow, and blue. Of course, you can use any colors that you want. So next we're going to hop into how to take a picture in Google Draw, in Google Classroom, so that you can actually submit this assignment. Because I can't see what you created, so you have to take a picture of it. So here is my finished Mondrian inspired work of art. So I'm going to share my screen again. And I'm going to pop into Google Classroom. Your page will not look like this. This is a work in progress. But what's great is you will always have this Make a Mondrian Google drawing that you can go into, which is how you're going to upload your assignment. So what's going to happen is you're going to pop that open. You'll have your blank Google Draw. To get to the camera, you're going to come up to these mountains, the Insert Image button. From the drop-down menu, you're going to come to Camera. Ta-da, your camera pops up. You can either kind of maneuver your Chromebook to get a nicer picture, or you can just hold your drawing up to the camera. Your face does not have to be in it. I'm just trying to figure out how to hold this so we don't really see my fingers in the way. And all you do is click that yellow camera button. Once your picture is taken, it'll pop up on the side, and you're just going to hit the word insert. Boom, there's your picture. So it's kind of small up in the corner. You might want to resize it by dragging it out to fit inside the whole Google Draw. And then once that saves, you can close out of it. And then in Google Classroom, you know that there is the space, your work, where you can push turn in. That's what you're going to do. If you have any questions, please email me, bogrady@philsd.org. Have a fantastic day.